Hi everyone, I'm Miss Briana from the Hopewell Branch Library. I'm here today to introduce the latest edition of Author Trivia. We have a fantastic lineup of middle grade children's book authors who have some great questions for you. Now remember that the authors will ask a question and then pause for a little bit before giving you the answer. If you need more time, just hit the pause button. Okay, you ready? Here's the first question.
Hi, my name is Carly Ann West, and I am the author of the YA novels The Murmurings and The Bargaining, and the middle grade series Hello Neighbor, which is based on the awesome Hello Neighbor video game. And trivia today comes from the first in the series, which is Missing Pieces. And I'm wondering if you can tell me which snack Nikki's dad seems to like when he's feeling exhausted. So there's a specific snack he eats for every emotion that he's feeling. And there's a special chart for that, should you be interested, that Tim Heights beautifully illustrated. And I'll show you as soon as I give you the answer. So what is the snack that Nikki's dad eats when he's feeling exhausted? I'll wait. Okay, are you ready? When he's feeling exhausted, he has ho-hos. And this is how he feels and eats according to those feelings. Thank you, Tim Heights, for that beautiful illustration. So that's trivia for today. Happy reading and stay safe out there and have fun with the rest of your trivia. Bye.
Hey everybody, my name is James Riley. I'm the author of 3 series of books for kids. The first one was called Half Upon a Time and was about fairy tales that were all mashed up together. The newest one is called Revenge of Magic, about a school for magic run by the government with all kinds of secrets. And then my most popular series was called Story Thieves, which is about a girl who can jump into books and meet the main characters and get involved in the story. So one of the things I did in Story Thieves was have every book be like a different genre. And I was inspired by so many of my favorite books while writing it. So in Worlds Apart, the last book, they go into this world that's sort of filled with puns and wordplay and stuff. And that was inspired by one of my favorite books. So that's the trivia question. This book was written a few decades ago. The author's name is Norton Juster. He actually just passed away recently, and it's really tragic. But this has been a favorite of mine and a favorite of kids all over the world. There was a cartoon movie about it. It has characters named Rhyme and Reason and a dog named TikTok. And one of the things they get to do is jump to conclusions. So can you figure out what that book is? Do you remember? I hope you got it right. It's called The Phantom Tollbooth. It's one of my favorites. And if you haven't read it, you should read it now because it's so very good. Thank you for playing. I hope you got it right. And
Hello, Mercer County Library System. I'm author Stacy McAnulty. I wrote The Miscalculations of Lightning Girl and Millionaires for the Month, both very mathy middle grade books. So I'm here with a trivia question that is part of the book, part of my newest book, Millionaires for the Month, but also a math question. So here is your question. It is multiple choice. Which is worth more? $1 million or a penny doubled every day for 30 days. I guess it's technically the sum of a penny doubled every day for 30 days. Which is worth more, $1 million or a penny doubled? Tick tock, tick tock, what do you choose? And the answer is the penny doubled. It is worth $5,368,709.12. So if you ever meet a genie and they give you a choice between a penny doubled every day for a month or $1 million, take the penny doubled. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Hi, my name is Rebecca Ansari, and I am the author of 2 novels for middle grade readers. My first book is The Missing Piece of Charlie O'Reilly. This came out in 2019. And my most recent novel is called The In-Between, and that just came out this January. So, trivia. In The Missing Piece of Charlie O'Reilly, what event brings Charlie and his now best friend but previous enemy, Anna, together as friends? The answer is a bike crash. The two of them are racing each other along, trying to beat each other over a railroad crossing. When they realize they're not going to make it, Charlie swipes Anna basically off to the side. They both tumble, crash, saves them from hitting the train, but Anna breaks her arm. They then bond over the fact that they were both kind of acting like idiots and become very good friends. Question for the in-between. What name do the local school kids have for their neighbor, Mrs. Druffle? And why? The answer is they call her Mrs. Dreadful. And that is because she is the crabbiest thing. She is yelling at kids who go through her yard. She puts up caution tape around her house at Halloween, and not in a creepy, like haunted house kind of way, but in a truly don't step on my property kind of way. So they call her Mrs. Dreadful. I hope at some point you pick up the books. They are both made of some mysterious and creepy stuff that have rather magical mystery answers. And if that is something that interests you, I hope you will enjoy the novels. Thanks.
Hi, I'm M. Evan Walkenstein. I'm the author of Turtle Boy, which is a middle grade novel about a boy who lives in a little bit of a bubble and the turtle that changes his life forever. So my trivia question is, I understand that turtles hibernate over the winter, often under the water, even under the ice. The question is, how do they get oxygen while they're underwater? And then this is not all turtles, by the way, but these are how do they get oxygen? So I actually asked my 6th grade biology teacher to explain it because I needed to know the answer for this book. And the answer is they slow down their metabolism in order to need less oxygen, but they can actually absorb oxygen into their body through their butts. Yes, it is true. It's called cloacal breathing, and it is a real thing. So if you want to learn more about that, but also a lot of other great things about turtles and the worlds that they live in, I love to share that in Turtle Boy. Happy reading.
I am videoing you from Northern California. My name is Jennifer Childenko. I am the author of Al Capone Does My Shirts and all the other tales from Alcatraz. I'm here to do trivia on Orphan 11, my newest book. Orphan 11 takes place in 1939, partially in an orphanage and partially in a circus. One of my favorite characters that maybe I've ever written is named Jabo. He is a little person, and he says, laughter is blank. Okay, while you're thinking I could do the Jeopardy theme, but I promised my daughter I wouldn't because I'm tone deaf. So, are you ready? Okay. Laughter is popcorn for the soul. Bye.
Hi there. How are you? My name is Lisa Schroeder. I'm the author of over 20 books for kids and teens. My most recent book is Don't Judge Me, but since it hasn't been out very long, my trivia question is going to be about one of my more well-known books, My Secret Guide to Paris. So here's your question. Nora's grandmother gave her a jar of something, and she would take something from that jar and carry it in her pocket. Do you know what that was? I'm going to show you my dog while I give you a second. Can you say hi, Alfie? Alfie? Okay, you ready for your question? The answer, I mean? Buttons. She would carry around a button in her pocket to remind herself of her grandma. All right, take care. See you later. Bye.
Hi friends, my name's Kate Albus and I am the author of A Place to Hang the Moon. This story is historical fiction, which means that not every part of the story is made up out of my imagination. Parts of the story are based in things that happen in real life in history. And in the case of A Place to Hang the Moon, the part of history that it's based on is something that happened in England during World War II. In the early days of the war, the English people were afraid that their cities were going to be bombed. And so they evacuated their children from the cities to the countryside where they were cared for by strangers for months or even years until it was safe for them to return to their homes. And A Place to Hang the Moon is the story of William, Edmund, and Anna Pierce, 3 orphaned siblings who hope that the evacuation of London will be their chance to find a forever home. And my question for you about the story is, why is one of the characters named Edmund? I'll tell you. The answer is that the place that I first learned about the World War II evacuations was in C.S. Lewis's story, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, where the Pevensey children are evacuated from London and sent off to the countryside, which is where they encounter the magical wardrobe. And one of those characters is named Edmund. So my Edmund in A Place to Hang the Moon is a tribute to the place where I learned about this incredible historical event. Thank you so much for listening.
How'd you do? Well, maybe you learned about a new book or a new author that you'd like to check out. If so, you can visit the library website at www.mcl.org to place the book on hold. Or you can download our new app called My MCLS NJ to your tablet or smartphone. We'd like to thank all of the authors from today's video for taking the time to submit such fabulous trivia questions. I hope you had fun today, and I look forward to seeing you around the library.